Chapter 2. Flight to the Big World. I knew a lot about myself from my mother. Every year, New Year comes when it's time to sow corn seeds. In Baishak, mother is sowing the corn seeds in Karesa, not that it would produce corn, but so that it would be a support to cucumber and other plants. But the corn will surely grow. That's His goodness. It will be support too, and will produce corn too. Alongside, mother sowed pumpkin seeds. 3 years old brother, imitating mother, sowed the seeds wherever he liked. Seeing this, mother scolded him for wasting the seeds and playing in the mud. She washed his muddy hands and legs. In few days, the sowed seeds started growing. The prettiest of all was the corn's plant. They were targeting the sky. What audacity! Pumpkin, sponge gourd, and similar vine plants were like an infant child playing here and there. In 2 months, the corn plant became a proper plant. Like kids, the vine plants were climbing the corn plant with efficiency, making the leaves their stairs. But the pumpkin's feet couldn't climb up the corn leaves. They fell down back to the ground. The other vine plants reached to the top of the corn plant curiously, mocking the pumpkin's plant like a playful child. Looked up, there was nothing to step on, nothing to get hold of. Suddenly they bowed down. Mother thought, we women are just like these vines. Until then, the confused pumpkin vines started blossoming yellow flowers, and somewhere there were small pumpkins growing like a ball that kids play. Even the corn plants started to carry the corns like a young lady would carry a water pot on her waist. Some good plants were carrying too. Everywhere greenery is laughing. Laughing greenery makes the land thirstier. Understanding that the monsoon month is bringing rain time to time. At that moment, my brother caught a heavy fever. Why did he catch fever? What disease brought the fever? No doctor or witch doctor could find out. No medicine or witch doctor procedures could do him any better. Since no one could do anything, they decided to take him to a proper hospital in Pokhara. But before that, death was being ready to took him. Everyone had loved mother, for she had got a child, moreover a boy. She felt like someone stabbed her heart. The veins of her brain were stretched by the hands of sorrow and worry from two sides. It seemed like they would break. Her heart was like a forest devoured by fire. In front of the house, the corn plants are still growing. The corns are also growing. The other vegetables are also growing. Some are blossoming, some bearing. Seeing this, mother felt like crying even more. Caressing the corn plant, she said, "How big has been these plants that my Babu had sowed? Where have you gone? Which monster took you? The plants that you sowed are here, but you aren't." Mother didn't feel like living anymore. Sometimes she felt like hanging herself, sometimes jumping in the river, sometimes poisoning herself. Because of her worst condition, her sister took her to a fortune teller. The fortune teller, indicating the 3 months pregnant womb, said, From your womb a very good girl will born. Immediately mother panicked and asked without even letting the fortune teller finish its statement. Not a boy? He said, counseling. You can think of her as a boy, not just a girl. She is a very fortunate girl. Everyone will speak well of her. But mother wasn't convinced yet. When will I give birth to a boy? After this daughter, another daughter, and then 2 sons. After that, she felt like leaving. She wanted to live being a mother of 2 daughters and 2 sons. I was in the womb. The fortune teller had said, a very fortunate girl. Mother thought if I had died with me, this very fortunate daughter would die too. My 4 to-be sons and daughters would be like dead as well. I was saved from being a criminal. Mother, being happy, asked again, will the sons look after me? Will look after you happily. Which one will do that? The youngest. Will I be content with the daughters? Rest assured. After that, mother started loving her life. She was careful with the foods too. After telling everything from the fortune teller to the house, father was really happy too. The mother who tried killing herself felt remorse, also felt happy that she didn't die. And just like it was said, I was born. When I grew enough to talk and understand a little, mother took me on her lap and said, "'Cause of you, I couldn't die. If you were not in my womb, maybe I would have died. You wouldn't even be born." She kissed me on my cheek and said, "You saved me, my lovely Pokji." Back then, even though I didn't understand everything mother told me, but with my little understanding, I felt she was praising me. I was so happy. My heart happily flew to the tallest tree outside our home, sat on the top of it, and looked around like a bird. How big is this world? End of chapter 2.